Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mindset Monday. Super excited to be here with my bestie, Emily.
I'm so
Emily.
excited to be here with you, my new bestie, Darnell. I love that.
We are super excited to be here today. We've been sharing a lot of information back and forth as it relates to what we're feeling individually and what we're feeling that the collective is feeling. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of fear. And so we want to share a couple of tips that we thought would be really helpful for everyone. And it's really simple. So, Emily, I know you're amazing at just sharing your best practices. So, is there one in particular that you want to share with everyone?
Absolutely. Well, first, I do want to, Darnell, I want to talk a little bit about the shift that we're currently going through.
Yeah.
I'm curious because my spirit guides have been talking to me about this for a while. Since COVID, they've been telling me this is the beginning of a 30-year transition that we're going through. And I'm curious if your spirit guides have talked to you about this at all.
Yeah, I've been feeling like over the next 5 years or so, there's going to be a lot of shifting.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people are starting to feel different things that are happening, collectively and also just within our society. And so what I'm hearing is there's a lot of changes that are coming within the next 5 years in particular.
Yes, I'm getting that too. For the next 5 years, I feel like that's like the Band-Aid has been ripped off of us.
Yes.
And then I think after 5 years, things are going to start to have a little bit more rhythm. We'll have a new way of understanding how to live life. Uh,
Yes.
and according to my guides, it's a 30-year transition. But yes, we're like at the pinnacle of it. Is that what it would be?
Yep.
The top of the catalyst?
Yes, exactly, exactly. Um, and it's nothing to be like super, nervous about. It's just there's always evolutions and always shiftings and changes in each society, and it's just a matter of like how do we flow through the changes that are for our highest and best, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's so powerful that you just said that. How do we flow through it?
Mhm.
Resisting it, it only brings on more resistance.
Right. Yes.
So how do we flow through it?
How do we flow through?
Okay. So yes, the reality is we are all life has changed
Yes.
and it will, I don't think ever go back to how we've known it.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, we're constantly, as human beings, are constantly changing and evolving, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Like we make new cells every so many days, so it's not expected that we're going to be the old versions of ourselves. So we have to tap into the new version of what we're becoming and what we're growing to. So change is inevitable,
Yes.
and it's a matter of like how do we flow with the change? How do
Yeah.
we grow with the change?
Embrace the change rather than
Hmm.
resist it. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is such a good topic and so important right now. So important. I remember when COVID hit, and it was my guides at the time were saying, okay, Emily, you can resist this and it's only going to make it harder, or you can just embrace it and you'll get through it really quick. It's your choice.
Exactly.
It's your choice. So
Exactly.
ultimately, we're in the same position that we have a choice. um,
Yes.
so,
Everything's a choice in life, right? Like, you know, you can either think great things about your experience and what you're going through, or you can lean into the areas that's going to keep your vibration and your energy down. So you have to make the choice, right? Like some things in life is out of our control, but we try to control the things that we can't control, right? Based on our perspective and our output and how we feel about things, right? So life is going to be lifing constantly, but it's just a matter of your perspective and how you're dealing with it. So when life shows up, it's like, what's your perspective on it? And how do you process through life? That's going to make you feel like you're able to control the things that you're able to control that makes sense for you.
okay, can you give an example? Because intuitively, you got the message that people's nervous systems are a little bit out of whack. They're a little bit in
Yeah.
an overdrive state right now. So for somebody that their nervous system is in overdrive, it's not functioning normal. Um, what would you recommend for them right now in changing their perspective to help bring some more balance in?
Yeah. So it's not just me feeling, but me also personally going through.
Right.
My nervous system is out of whack, right? So from a personal standpoint, I also am feeling anxious constantly, and have just tried to tap in to figure out like what is that stemming from, like what's causing that. And so uncertainty on like the climate, like where are we really going, which I don't have the answers to. But what I do have the answers to is how do I regulate my nervous system, right? How do I pull me back so that I feel like I'm in control of how I'm feeling from a day to day perspective? And there are two things that I do. One is I listen to music that brings me joy, and I love dancing. So the music and the dancing is really what like kind of keep me grounded. Like I love dancing. For those people that know, I love dancing. So music and dancing, and then for the other tip for me is meditation. So I have to stay grounded in my meditation. So meditation makes me feel calm. And I do different types. So I'll do a mantra based meditation, which is really helpful if you have like a busy mind like I do, where you're giving, a mantra to say to keep you like focused. So the mantra meditation really helps me. And then I will listen to like Tibetan bowls or crystal singing bowls as far as meditations as well. And I switch them up. Sometimes I'll do a meditation twice a day where I'll do mantra in the morning, and then I'll do like the Tibetan or crystal singing bowls in the evening to kind of bring down my nervous system and regulate me so that when it's time to go to bed, then I'm calm. So those are the tools that I use. What about you, Emily?
I love that. So I get up really early in the morning and I spend time in meditation and I have a whole morning routine that I do to set my day up for the tone of
Mhm.
what I want my day to look like.
Right.
So I often, yeah, in moments that I'm feeling anxious or nervous, to unplug from all
Mhm.
electrical devices, unless it's
Right.
music like you are talking about, and to get into my journal. And I do automatic writing and I connect with my spirit guides and ask them, for some direction um,
Yes.
to really help me change my perspective and reset my nervous system.
Mhm.
Is such a powerful tool. One thing that is I'm being shown right now as you were talking to is there's before we got on here today, I got the word fear. The collective
Mhm.
is in fear, and I saw this break in the ground. Like there's
Right.
foundation has been broken, is what,
Mhm.
and you what I'm seeing as you were talking is there's this cloud above us, especially those of us that are empaths, and
Yes.
um and this it's the cloud of fear, the cloud of
Yes.
the uncertainty that everyone is feeling, and
Mhm.
we are taking it on. And as an empath, it's how do you say it, dysregulating our nervous system, or
Yes. Dysregulate. Yep.
it's
Our
creating,
nervous system.
and we have to take care of ourselves in this moment and acknowledge
Yes.
this is not mine.
Yes. Yes.
And so how do we get rid of it, whether it's through meditation or automatic writing or just
Mhm.
acknowledging, hey, it's not mine.
Right. Yes.
And the beautiful thing, I do want to touch on this, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I do believe as an empath, we
Mhm.
alchemize that energy
Yes. Correct.
as long
Yes.
as our vibration's high enough.
Correct. Yes. And how do we keep our vibration high, right? And
Yes.
so I think really, like you said, like alchemizing the energy, but setting boundaries, right? So because we're empaths, we feel everybody's energy, and sometimes we take it on like a sponge.
Right?
I know I do from time to time. It's like an example, like you could be at work and you walked into, a room, and all of a sudden you felt the energy wasn't a good energy, and then all of a sudden you walk out of the room and you feel that energy is still on you, right?
Yep.
So what I typically will do sometimes is I'll just encase like a ball, a orb, a bubble around me, right? Of white light or golden light or purple light or whatever the light that really resonates with you. And I will encompass myself inside of that ball so that I'm not absorbing other people's energies, right? And I'm not taking on that energy so that I can still stay grounded and not absorb what's happening in the environment around me. Yeah.
Mm.
So that, I mean, that helps me. And I
So
have to
for
remind myself to constantly do that, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So for our listeners, anyone out there that's feeling overwhelmed by other people's energy, you may be happy and you walk past somebody and you feel their sadness and you take it on
Right.
and it's yours, or you feel
Yes.
like it's yours, it's not yours. Acknowledging that it's not yours, and then do what Darnell's talking about. Just envision yourself in a bubble of light, divine light, whatever
Mhm.
color it is for you,
Yep.
just to protect yourself.
Yes.
Love that. And just setting
Yes.
the intention too that you are protected. It's not yours. You don't have to hold on to it.
Exactly.
I,
Yes. And so Emily, like for you, when you think about if you're in spaces like that and you do feel somebody's energy, is there a way that you can like get the energy off of you or disconnect for the energy? Like what do you do to like
yeah.
reset yourself?
Well, I will always call in Archangel Michael and I
Mhm.
have him cut cords from me because
Right.
I do not want other people's energy on me. And
Right.
so I'm literally cutting cords multiple times every day. I start the day with
Mhm.
it, I end the day with it, and then throughout the
Yes.
day I will cut cords and I
Yes.
send whoever's energy back to its origin, and I
Mhm.
call my energy back to me.
Yes.
And I always make sure it's whole and healed through all time, space, and dimensions, just to
Mhm.
really bring me back so I am whole and that person's energy is back with them. And
Right.
it's so that's one thing. And then the other thing to help me regulate is just tapping on my heart, just
Mhm.
so gently tapping, just to bring me back into my physical body and an
Yes.
alignment. And the tapping helps regulate our nervous system on such a micro
Yes.
level, but it has an impact. And as you and I were talking earlier of like just tapping and saying, I always say, I am safe. I am safe.
Mhm.
And then you
Yes.
say,
I am free.
I'm free. I love that. So just
I
saying,
am free.
I am free. I am safe. I am free.
Safe. I am free.
If you just do that, you can feel a shift
Yes, shift. Yes.
immediately,
Instantly. Yes.
instantly.
Yeah. You can feel it inside of your body when you
Mm.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it's calming. It like calms the parasympathetic nervous system down when you do that. Yeah.
yeah, it's such a beautiful way to like bring yourself back into this present moment,
Mhm.
disconnect with all the fear out there. When
Yes.
we connect with that fear and we're giving it the power that it's seeking from us,
Yes.
it's having us in a fear state, we're totally disempowering ourselves.
Right. Yes.
And right now, more than ever, we need to be empowered and not give
Empowered.
away.
Yes. And
Yeah.
it's really key, like, to help other people. It's like we constantly have to make sure that we're in a place of wholeness, right? Feeling grounded, feeling clear, using our resources and our tools so that we can hold space for those who are not able to hold space for themselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I agree 100%. So, did you want to do a quick clearing for anyone that's watching? Again,
Yeah.
it's just a quick clearing. I can't speak to help. Let's just clear their energetic field. Uh,
Okay.
Darnell and I'm not an ego-based person at all, nor is she, but we are some really powerful energy workers.
Yes.
And so um we will gently
Yes.
energy. just for a moment of anyone that's
Mhm.
watching this, it doesn't matter when you're watching it on the recording, a
Mhm.
recorded session, it does not matter. The energy is there. It will
Yes.
stay there through all time, space, and dimensions. But we just are going to set the intention to help clear your energetic field right now, just to bring you
Mhm.
some peace of mind and clarity. Is there anything else, Darnell, that you want to set the intention for?
Yeah, I want to set the intention for people to have hope.
I love that. That's so
To have
good.
hope.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna just start, and you want to start too, and we'll just kind of
Okay.
clear this energy field right now.
Clearing any blockages.
Yes, I'm seeing like fragments in the energy fields right now of people, and I'm just going through and clearing all of those out right now. Just pulling out this stagnant energy out and just asking that it's being recycled by their spirit guides. Thank you.
I'm seeing people really feeling like they don't know where to go. What's the next step or the next move? And I want to clear that energy
Yeah.
from them.
Mm,
And
yeah.
all the people that have been affected around the world, whether it's through a disaster or through war, I want to send them healing energy.
Yes. Families that have been displaced.
Yes.
Mm, yes, I'm seeing a lot of hopelessness right now, so I'm just clear that out of people. Hopelessness and angst. Oh, I'm going to start to pull in some hope. Okay, thank you, guides. My guides are pulling in this beautiful golden light, just totally to like pull out all this darkness, this heavy energy. It's like they're burning out this heavy energy right now. Thank you. I'm gonna pull in some hope.
I want to pull in Mother Earth's,
Mm.
Gaia's energy also to help clear and heal
And ground.
all living beings on the planet.
Oh, she's so nurturing and so loving. Pull in some mental clarity. Some peace of mind. Start to come back, and you have more to pull in, or I'm gonna start to come back.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to feel that the energy is definitely clearing.
It's cleared. I feel it. I feel a definite
Yeah.
shift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just thank all of our guides. This energy is locked in. They're showing me they're locking it in and sealing it, that it's here. And people can come back to this anytime they are feeling unsettled. Mm. Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Felt really good. This dog I'm babysitting showed up in the middle. She's like, I want some of that energy.
Yeah. My dog did too. She moved closer. She was like, I'm getting closer to the energy. I love
Yeah,
that.
I know. I love it. She's like showing up out of nowhere. I'm like, hi. That's cool.
uh,
All right. Well, I hope that is helpful for our listeners.
yes,
I felt the shift. So powerful, so needed in
yes.
this right now. And Please, if you are enjoying this, subscribe to Darnell's and my YouTube. We have our own separate YouTubes,
Yes.
our Instagram links below, as well as Darnell. Do you want to tell them about our free course coming up?
Yeah, so super excited that Emily and I have decided to create a course to help people to really tap into their divine purpose and to figure out like the areas within their life where they feel like there are blocks or limiting beliefs. And we're creating a course that's coming out soon to help you with really stepping into your purpose.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We are going to have so much fun with this. And
Yes,
some of that healing that we just did, or that clearing that we just did, that will also, I'm sure, will be part of the course.
yes. There are
So,
going to be so many tools, resources, takeaways, things that you can just use on your day to day to help you just feel grounded and to just incorporate love into your life. So we're excited to
yeah.
share what's coming.
So more on that once we firm up the details and more
Yes,
information on the course, but it is in the infant stages of it being organically birthed. So
yes,
I'm excited for it. So, do you have any parting words to say as
yes.
we wrap up?
Yeah, I just love this space that we've created. And, our goal is to really help people to feel like they have a safe space to come to get, opportunities where there are either tips or healing from our sessions. And really, that's what our purpose is to help the collective, to help the masses to heal on the levels that they need healing. We want to meet people where they are on their journey. And yeah, just super excited to be a part of this collective.
Yeah, me too. I love that we're doing this. I'm
Yeah.
feeling led to pull a card. So I'm just gonna, if that's okay, I'll pull a quick
Yes,
wrap up
yes,
message. So let me just see what Spirit has for our listeners today. Let's see. Ooh, we got the world card. So
perfect.
this is ending on a beautiful note.
Love that.
That things are coming together for us. We are all one together, going through
Yes,
this together. You are not alone, but there is some beautiful things coming through all of this.
yes.
So,
Beautiful gifts will be birthed.
yes, we are
Yes.
going through a dark night of the soul as a collective right now, but
Hmm.
that's where most beautiful things come.
Yes.
So, on that
So,
note,
yeah.
thank you all for joining us today. And thank you, Darnell, for your time.
Yes. Thank you, Emily. This has been amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
So,
has.
again, if this would resonate with you, please share with others. A lot of people are going through a lot. So, if this healing was helpful for you, please share.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.